Twesimenyo, twesimenyo, wabugada yafe. Echichiba chabuganda chabada na fe tuchikumenga. Pride of the homeland, pride of the tribesmen. We're speaking of the voices that refuse the limits and restrictions. The people who would love to make enough wealth to reach the top by investing in the creative musicians like the master crafter of a rungu or simi or spear or shield, painted in the blood-red, sun-kissed gold and dusty brown colors of the motherland. Or the teller of tales that revel and bask in the values upheld by the family line and give insight as well as entertainment to the rest of the tribe. But that's not how they gain riches. They're forced to settle by catering to the king to make ends meet. So we've been told that we've been granted free reign of the open land to go out and venture as we please, but despite our free will, answer me this. Are we really free? In the real world, no matter your capabilities, life feels on the permanent rule of a roll of the dice. A gamble where you have to sit and wait at the cell for the collect call each and every time. Well, there's no dice in the jungle, baby. And no phone numbers. The only 1 to 6 they recognize in there is the 1st to 6th in line for the chair at the top of the social scale. In other words, the throne. So, while the king's sitting pretty at the top on level 1, it feels like the rest of the tribe are on level 10. Living in tents and taking a look up at the unattainable, tending to crops and wondering why even bother envisioning the prospect of one day calling themselves boss. But me? I like being on 10. Because being on 10 means that I'm charged up, amped and ready for battle. It's the recognition that I can't be any lower and can only climb higher up the total pole. Taking the bold approaches the king on top won't even need to try. The drive and hunger is strongest in the chaser and makes him rise above the complacent 3 places higher into level 7. And as they're resting on their laurels, the levels will keep rising still to 6, then 5, then 4, for the forefathers and all that pass by in the tribe, because the family line reminds this boy that he's still a match for anyone. No matter how much he's put down, struck down, drowned into silence, he'll stay loud. This beta male is no more manly or no less than the guy you're probably imagining. He's proud. Prouder than the pride of his father, smiling, reminiscing at the success of his only son. I am me, the one true chief. Not this fool. This is your king? What kind of leader will rest on his leopard-printed throne, not wielding his rungu, sinew, spear or shield to defend himself and he hears the cry of the warrior? He's just trembling, waiting at the door as I rise to level 3, 2, 1. Oops. Guess what? The king's dead. Long live the new king.